Hey YouTube, Mike here. How we doing today? Hope we all had a good and safe week. Like to thank all of the responses, the comments, and the emails I got on the building of that box for my RC car. I'm glad there was quite a few out there that had uses for it. So, you know, that's why we do this on YouTube. Just to give ideas out to, you know, other hobbyists and tradespeople. So, I think as you could see, I started kind of rearranging the garage. I'll just go over that quickly at the end of the video. All right, today I've had probably, this is, I would say the top 5 questions that I get on video, and also things that I've posted on Instagram. And as you can see, I have a couple of Veto Pro bags here, and I get a lot of questions because I have owned these bags. I mean, I'm here in Florida 11 years, and I probably had the bags 4 years or so before that when I was in New York when I first found them. So say 14 or so years I've owned the bags. And they have been the best. You know, as you know, I love tools, and I love something to carry them in, especially my hand tools and my Milwaukee tools. You know, Festool, they come with a sustainer, you know, pretty much. And I know I get a lot of, in my tour, you know, how I got into Festool and tour of my shop. I get a lot of people have asked me, oh, why do you waste the space with your you know, leaving them in sustainers? Well, for one, I feel that by just getting rid of the sustainer, you're only gaining about 1/4 of the space. Because for one, you need something to put the tool on, whether you hang it, whether you put it on a shelf, you put it on some type of pegboard, and it would have a tendency to fall off. It's going to get full of dust. They're expensive tools, and no matter what tool you have, you know, Milwaukee, yes, they do make, but there are a lot of cumbersome cases. So that's why I place them in sustainers, because they're pretty much a standard size. They're just taller, but the depth and the width are the same. So they fit in my SYS drawers, and I can put multiple. I mean, some of them have multiple tools in it. So I love to storage, basically. And I joke with my wife. I said, if I was a woman, I probably would have 1,000 handbags. You know, I would just have a handbag for each thing. So, you know, it's just like a running joke. So when it comes to tool bags, I have bought a multitude between the Husky and Sears, and using the DeWalt and Milwaukee bags, and Klein bags, and I mean, I can name 100 of them that we have bought tool boxes through the years. And I've just found that these bags, besides the warranty that they give 5 years, if you return the bag and they give you a loaner bag, they're quick in turnover. I've had one problem with, a matter of fact, this is an MB2, and it was an MB1 with the zipper up here, and the zipper malfunctioned. And they basically just sent me a bag and told me to keep my bag. They didn't. I sent them a photo of it, and they told me to keep the bag. And they sent me a brand new bag. It's just, they're a really, really good company. Now, again, I am not sponsored by them. I've not, every bag that you see on my previous 2 videos and anything on my Instagram, I purchase. I mean, they don't even put me on, like, when I send them, tag them or something new, or my layout of all my bags, they don't even put me on their website. But I just like the product. The product is very good quality, and the bags last a long time. And 2 or 3 of my bags are pretty much original. So they're like 14, 13 years old. So if you want to see the bags that I have, you can go on my Instagram. Everything will be in the description below. Or you can go in the past 2 videos and you can see where I kind of lay the bags out. You see what I have between my I have a briefcase, I have the backpacks, I have all the zipper bags, I have the open bags. I don't have any of the pouch, the pouch closed bags, like the linesman bags and stuff like that. I did have them. We did use them in the fire department to keep our hydrant adapters. They were just very heavy duty. We tried to climb. They rotted out. Then we went to the Veto Pro bag, and they just lasted. With the snow and the rain and the salt, it just lasted the bags. But I never personally owned one. And those are those kind of like lineman bags, or the big, almost like a duffel bag, and they have the handle on it, and you can carry multiple tools, sawzalls, drills, and stuff inside of them. Most of my bags are either the totes, or the flap zipper bag, or the backpack. But this video is basically what I feel to be for us as hobbyists, and if you do some light service work, these bags here, I find them to be pretty much irreplaceable, and it is probably the most of these bags I own, just because of the versatility in these bags. So we're going to go, I'll start with the largest of the 2. Now this is one of their newer products. It's been out for probably about 2-3 years. Okay, it is their Tech OT-MC tote bag. All right, so it's roughly 26 pockets. It has 2 large D-rings, comes with the shoulder strap. It has some small D-rings. It has a spot for your tape, and then it has smaller for bits on the side, both sides, and then pockets. Now I'll take this out. I'll go over that in a second. And then it comes with one of these tubs. Now you can buy these extra. You could fit 3 of them in here. So basically, if you, let me get the drill out. So you see there's 3, can we see? There's 3 slots in there. So you could fit 3 of those tubs. It comes with one. You can place it in any, you can place it on one side, in the middle, or on the other side. And a nice rubber top, which with a little tab, you can put it in any direction you want, depending on where you put it inside, just to get it out of the way. It will hold a Milwaukee 12-volt drill with the large battery. I have 3 of these bags. One on my truck, this one's on my personal truck, and I'll show you this one in a second. But in this bag, again, I keep a gyro drill, I keep a bit set, I keep this blow-off gun, CO2 cartridges inside, and then I keep, and I forget the number, it's called a PB4. It's a parts bag. It comes in a set of 4. It's got different colors, D-ring holder, it's got the clear plastic mesh front, zipper top, very heavy duty. The back of it is also has, and it's rubber lined, so you could see what's inside of it. And this I keep a Renai controller when I have to test it, and I just keep it right here inside the bag. So these I have 12, so it's 3 sets. I have 12 of these. We keep wire nuts in them, we keep switches in them, I keep switch plates in them, I keep these Renai different controllers, because they are fairly padded, they keep everything from being scratched. So, this bag here retails for about $159.95. Again, it's pretty much like Festool with Veto Pro. Whether you get them off of their site, you can buy them from the Tool Nut. There's Acme Tool sells them. But if you have a local HVAC supply house near you, so supply house basically that predominantly sells air conditioning and refrigeration, you can go into that supply house and you will find, depending on the size of it, you know, maybe 8 bags to 30, 40 bags on display. All of them, every different size one, on display, depending on the size of the place. And like I said, they're pretty much the same price. They do run specials, especially the tool nut. A lot of times you buy a bag and you'll get like this or this for free, one of these for free, depending on what you buy. At one point, they were giving this bag away. You buy one of the larger bags, and you know, they are a little pricey. You know, the backpack bag, it's got like 80 some odd pockets in it, two-sided. Again, go on to my previous video. I show the whole thing. You know, that bag's like $275. They were giving this bag away for free. That was like 2 or so years ago. So this tech bag, the OTMC, is probably, I feel, out of all of them, the best bag that I have. And again, I own 3 of them. Great for small hand tools. If you got to do something inside the house, fix a doorknob, door hinge, hang a door. I mean, there's a multitude of things that'll put. You could put a hammer in here. It fits perfectly. A 20-ounce E-swing hammer, or you know, a Milwaukee hammer will fit really good. It sticks up a little bit. Again, I have one of Milwaukee's larger screwdrivers in here. It holds perfectly in here without falling around. Mostly all of the Veto Pro bags, which I find it being in the plumbing trade, is they have this hard plastic bottom. That bottom prevents, now think of what I do. I'm a plumber. Water. I lay this bag down in a puddle of water. It prevents the water from wicking up the bag. It just, the nylon, the leather, the stitching. Go on their website. I'm not going to prolong this with all technical ballistic nylon and stuff like that. And I mean, the handles are a nice urethane. They don't, even with the heat here in Florida, you grab this, they're not sticky. Especially, it's in my truck. And we grab this thing, and we have 7 bags in the truck. So me and my son have large bags. We got these. We got bags to fix faucets. We got a bunch of bags with our meters and stuff in it. The handles never get sticky, even in the heat. So this bag, I feel to be probably the best of their series for what we do as hobbyists. Keep in the garage and use it for whatever little odds and ends you have to do in the house. Okay, the second bag. No, let's show you this one. I bought another one of these bags so that I can have my tools for the radio control car. So when I go to the track with the large scale cars, now I'm starting to set it up with all different types of tools, oils. I'm going to get a little Husky plastic box for screws and nuts and bolts and E-clips, and that'll all go in here, my drill. So basically, that's what this bag is for. And it's identical. It's the same bag. All right. The next bag. This is one of their new. Now, this one here is the TP3B. They used to have, I have a TP3. Now, the difference, between, and I really wish I brought it, and they still make it. The difference between the TP3 and the TP3B, and they also now make a TP4, okay, B, sorry, is that it has that plastic bottom, and it stands up. So I basically switched my bag in the truck to this one because with the softer bottom, I used to have to hang this bag on something, on a wall or on the tankless heater or doorknob, because when I put it down, and even if I'm working next to an air conditioner where I have like a little table, or even the wall table that we bring to the job site, this bag would fall. Now with the plastic bottom, voila, it stands. I think it's 19 pockets. Again, you can put, can we see? Yes. You can put your ruler in the front, and it still doesn't make the bag front heavy. I mean, I'm giving it a, there we go, now it fell. It has a Velcro front. It has D-rings. It comes with the electrical tape holder. We hang our keys on it. Small side pockets for your bits, and then larger inside pockets for your tools. Now, I set up this bag for electrical. So here, this is the bag here I keep at my switch shop. I have an identical bag that I keep on my truck, and it's basically for when I'm going to do just electrical. If I have to repair an outlet, a switch, for something that we do in the trade. So it's a TP3B, and they do make a TP4B, which is a little bit larger. I think that's like 22 pockets. Don't quote me. Just, you could, like I said, I'll include the website in the description below. It does have a belt clip to clip onto your belt. Unless you're wearing suspenders or you tighten your belt real good, you'll be showing your wife or your neighbors your undies. Because, you know, this bag's got a little bit of weight to it. Again, very nice handle. Does not become sticky. Very nice stitching on all the bags. Every single bag's got the exact warranty on it. Even this in here, I slide a barbecue lighter through here. I don't need a barbecue lighter, but I slide a barbecue lighter when I have to light a pilot. So we kind of find a little bit of everything for this bag to keep the most. And yesterday we had to connect the fireplace and convert it from natural gas to propane. And I found I still was missing some tools that I needed. I could not get the handle off because the hole was too small, and I tried to use this screwdriver to get in to loosen off the screw, and I could not get this part of the screwdriver through the hole. I took off all my little Milwaukee screwdrivers, ones that are similar to this. I took them off out of the bag to replace them with just the one screwdriver, and shame on me. So it's always work in progress with these bags, but I've never changed the bag. I bought something new that they've come out with that I feel would have been good to use at the shop or here at the wood shop. So this is the second bag that I feel is probably the most, again, a very good versatile bag. Excellent bag to have in your shop, especially, you know, we do a little bit of electric. I had to change from 15 amp to a 20 amp outlet over there. I had them over there. This was for the vacuum. And on this old CT22, it had the 20 amp plug. The plug that goes this way and this way. So I needed to swap out the plug. And so instead of running the cord all the way that way, I wanted to put one over to there. And I even changed one and put one over to there. Take the bag, grab the outlet, go over to it with my screw gun. And now I have everything in here that I need, including a tester to make sure that I have the hot and neutral and ground correct. And I got even some wire nuts in there, the tape, and everything that I need to do electrical. Okay, now, we went over the PB4. Again, you can hang them, you can put all different kinds of parts, but you could see the inside of it. Now, I do own the Milwaukee bags like this, and let me grab them. I just found them right here. I own the Milwaukee bag system like this, and they do make it in multiple sizes, and again, it's got the multiple colors. Good bags and all. I keep zip ties in them. We keep some strapping in them, but because we know it's in there, you can just feel it. But when you have a bag that's got this front on it, you can see what the parts in it. So, like I said, wire nuts, plates, outlets and stuff like that. That's what we keep in the bag. And of course the controllers. All right, we'll go on to this one right here. It's the CP4, and it's their Tech Series bag. Basically, we'll just let it go out. It's a padded grip bag that I use to keep my electric meters and manometers and temperature gauge and heat guns inside of it. So basically it's got a small zipper back. You can keep probes and wires in there. It has these hard plastic bars built into the handle, so you have something to grip. It has their Velcro is very tough. It has a Velcro front pouch that's pretty deep, and then it has a zipper top, very heavy zipper, and it has a mesh inside zipper pocket, and then it's padded. Padded good enough to protect. I keep one of my manometers in here with a hose. And when you have something that's, this bag is probably around, I think it's around $49.95. But when you have a $380 manometer and it's going to sit inside your truck, something that will protect it. It has a D-ring so you can hang it. Then it also has another smaller eyelet for hanging. So this is the CP4, and they come in this color, this black and gray with leather, and then the camo. They have a few series, backpack, tote bags, flat bag, that come in the camo series. But again, very good if you want something like this. You can keep your multimeter in. You can keep your angle to find your angle for your table saw. You can keep calipers in here. Any type of electronic. Your good stud finder. Nice padded bag. Go right in your toolbox. All right. The last bag is the MB2. They make an MB. And that's the bag that I had the problem with. I own 2 of the MB, and I own 3 of these MB2s. The MB2, again, is a Tech Series bag. The bag is designed to carry electronic devices. It has, again, the same type of handle with another webbing that you can put electrical tape on. I just happen to leave it like this. Belt clip. It has 2 side pockets with D-rings. Again, I think I mentioned the belt clip. It has a front Velcro pocket that I keep like little adapter pieces in it for my manometers. Then it has another Velcro front with a deeper pocket that goes down to the bottom. I keep my hoses in it. And it keeps everything nice and neat. Then it has a zipper top with padding. And inside of it I keep 1 heat gun. I keep my good Milwaukee rechargeable headlamp. And I keep another specialty manometer inside the bag. Also, with a lot of my equipment, these are magnets. These things stick on to whatever I'm working on. And I don't want to leave this somewhere where this will become demagnetized or get scratched up. And that's another reason that I really like these bags. I even keep extra batteries in here so that I can, if my battery goes dead. The bag in my regular truck, I have a manometer, the heat gun's in the front, and a multimeter. So I carry that bag and this into the job site, and I pretty much have almost everything that I need. Oh, and I keep, on one of the sides, I keep one of those volt testers I keep them in all my bags and my totes and stuff, the vault testers. I don't like, when I go in, I like to just bring the stuff in. I don't want to keep running back and forth to my truck, especially if I have to go up on the roof. I just want to make one trip up. I bring a bucket with a rope. The guys are down there. Like, if I need something, I drop it down. I pick it. I don't want to go running up and down the ladder. You know, I'm not that young anymore. So that's what I feel to be the most versatile and probably their best bags for hobbyists like us and someone that does light, like service work. If you're just going to go and, you know, if you're an HVAC guy that just does, you know, house air conditioning, you know, you don't need as many tools as somebody that does big rooftop units. It varies on what you do, but for us, I feel these bags to be the best. So, all right. Well, as you can see in the background, I put the Mac toolbox. If I move the fan, I can open up the toolbox. I have that pretty much done. Phenomenal box. I love it. I got so much in it, and now it's so easily accessible, especially if I need something to work on one of the machines or screwdrivers or whatever. Now it's all right there. I'm still in the process of, you know, rearranging in here, but it's coming along. So, all right. Again, all of the model numbers and pricing and website will be in the description below. If anybody would like to, again, ask a question or would like a Mike's Woodshop sticker, my email will be below, and just feel free to shoot me the question. I'll answer it for you, or we'll send you out a sticker. For those of you that follow me, I will be posting a Renai Guy video. I've been so lax with that one, just between the injury and then trying to get this channel going. You know, we're doing the stuff on this channel and how busy I've been. God, I get 10, 15 phone calls or emails that I turn into phone calls a week to help with the service and for you that watch both channels. I'm glad I've been very helpful to you. So I'd like to again thank everybody for all of the subscribes, all of those comments, and all of the likes. I greatly appreciate it. And I will see you on the next video. You all take care, and you have a nice and safe week. Bye-bye now.